This is stupid. All right, we're back.
Part 2 of the Secret Lair Superdrop. There's so much we could barely fit it into the one episode.
Oh, it's so stupid.
Or something went wrong. I don't know.
All right. So why don't just go over? Do you want to go over Garden Buds again? Just talk about the ones that are in there. Or just,
okay. Garden Buds is the cool one. I just wanted to say, I don't have to repeat myself, but this one has a Shia. The one that turns all your non-tokens into forests. You have Elvish Reclaimer. You have Harrow. You have World Shaper, which is bringing lands back. And then at the end, you have Horn of Greed. I think this is a perfect Secret Lair for at least Commander players. Like,
yeah,
if you're into green and lands, like, this is something that you're going to do. Like,
yep,
this one fucking rocks.
Yep. So value wise, well, the non-foil side of things is at 55, minus fees and everything brings you down to 45. So it's a higher break point than what we've been seeing with some of the others. So a break point of 4. Foil side of things though is 90. So minus the fees brings you down to 70. We're at break point 3 again. So really the big guys in this is, it depends on how Horn of Greed does, because that can range from $35 to $40. Is where I'm thinking in that. And then also Ashaya is a $20. But I think even Haro is going to be a $10 card, because this has a sweet art with that one. No special version.
At least 5. How about that?
Yeah, well, for foil is what I'm thinking. But yeah, non-foil. We only have like you mentioned before everything crashed. Player rewards is the only special thing we have for Haro. World Shaper.
What's that sitting at, you know?
Ooh, God, I actually didn't write that down. Did I?
It's like 2-3.
Yeah. And then Elvish Reclaimer, only special printing of that one is the Mystery Booster, which is the white border. Or no, that was is either the white border or the future side. Anyways, that's 68, so I did not put it at that.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
The crazy thing about this drop in general is, like, there was no really special borderless printings of any of these cards. Horn of Greed, the last printing was Conspiracy. So it's been a long time. So yeah, overall, great value in this. A lot of good cards. A lot of cards that's used in Commander. What do you think, Lowry? It's time for.
Is it worth it? Let me work it.
So you think it's worth it? It's worth it.
I'm big into this one. I plan on. I'll be getting myself one of these for sure.
Would you do multiples on this one, or are you just getting one for collection wise?
I mean, No. I wouldn't get multiples of this unless
SpongeBob is because you're
card.
Right. SpongeBob is because you're getting it for your nephew. You're getting one copy. Yeah. So
sometimes I'll buy stuff if they have something in there that I want to play a bunch of. So like when Sakura Tribe Elder's in there, or if it's a gorgeous Skull Clamp, you know what I mean? Like some of them just are just like, this thing fucks and it's so good. And this is kind of close to that. If I played Horn of Greed a lot, I'd be way into this, but I don't play it enough.
Yeah,
I do. I have a Shia in 2 decks, and so
yeah, I think I do. Or
I'm happy with a foil version of it.
Yeah, Horn of Greed. The hard part is I always like want to put it in a deck, but I'm like, God, other players are getting the benefit too. I don't want to give them that. But yeah, so I definitely like this one. I'm also, this one's worth it to me as well. So all right, let's move on to the next drop, which is Tragic Romance.
This is Lady Gaga's Secret Lair. Yeah, that's a 15-year reference right there. All right, but this one's cool. You have 4 cards in this one, I believe.
Yep.
You have Skitherix, which is the Poison Dragon, always cool. You have Kalia of the Vast, which has multiple printings at this point, but also
this is sweet.
I like the Commander. I wouldn't say staple, but like iconic, legendary card when it comes to Commander.
Yeah.
Came in the first batch of Commander decks. You have Angel of Despair, which is a nice one. It just kind of got a like full art printing, and so that one's going to be real cheap. And then you have Master of Cruelties, which gorgeous. I do really like all this art too. But Master of Cruelties just got a reprint on Ravnica Remastered last year.
Yeah.
Old bordered and all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, I had Kalia has 2 special versions.
Yeah,
both of them are over 40. Skitherix did it get a special multiverse special? So this had the star on it, not multiverse, the special guest kind of thing.
Yeah.
It was the multiverse, wasn't it? Not multiverse. Universes Beyond, wasn't that what it's called? The ones were the first batch, which was in the Phyrexia. So we had the weird legends symbol. Anyways, the art's interesting. Like you mentioned, Angel. Well, Angel, I didn't have a special printing for Angel of Despair. I couldn't. All the ones I was seeing on Scryfall only had the one. I thought there was a special, but I could not find it. Lowry's searching, and then also no special printing besides a retro, like you mentioned, of Master of Cruelties. So the cool thing I like about these is they tell a story with the two of them, like each one kind of fits together, Skitherix and Kalia. We have the dragon and Kalia in both of them. And then also with Angel of Despair.
Here it is. Right. Oh, let's take it out.
Also, it's the foil etched.
No, it's full art. It's like a promo.
Oh, I guess I didn't see that one. Okay. So it does have a erase what I had said.
And that was like a buck.
Yeah. So both of these, they fit together, both telling the story. Each of them has the other one in their art. I think these are sweet. I think this is one of the cooler Kalia ones. I think this is the better of the Skitherix one. I love this one, but value-wise, let's check out and see what this is at. So $60 for the non-foil. When you take away fees, brings you down to $45. So breakpoint 3, surprise, surprise, another breakpoint 3. On the foil side of things, like you mentioned, we have a couple special printings of Kalia. But I still think it's going to be a $40 card. So that covers your value of the drop. But Skitherix is used quite a bit. That's actually surprisingly in 39,000 EDH rec decks. And we also have dragons coming here. So these two are going to be quite popular there. But $85 minus fees brings you down to $67. So again, breakpoint 3 with this one. Is this one worth it? For 4 cards, you have your majority of it coming with your Kalia. Being the special one, and a little bit of Skitherix, ranges from 15 to 20 in non-foil foil. Is this one worth it? It's time for...
Is it worth it?
Is it worth it, Lowry? Oh, that face.
For me, it's a no, dog.
The price is wrong.
Reason being is Angel of Despair is a cheap card and did just get like a full art printing that I just showed. Master of Cruelties was just reprinted within the last year, and it's starting to appreciate a little bit, but it's like you can get it for like $2 foil, old border, or whatever. And I see this being a $5 to $10 card most.
Yep, that's about where I had it. Yep.
Angel of Despair is nothing. That's a $2 card. I don't think that recovers by any means. Kalia, I don't know if I agree with your pricing there either. It got that reprint in Commander Masters. It has multiple foil printings at this point.
It does, but it doesn't have this full art like this. I mean, it does with those are $40+ cards, and so I brought it down to the printing or the one that I thought it matched best, because I will say that some of those I didn't like with the side profile Kalia is going to be it was printed a lot from Commander Masters, and that's what would worry me on. I can see what you're saying there, but
any special printing of that.
But
also,
it did have 2 printings in that, right?
It doesn't go into decks for me. It would be the commander,
right?
And we've been playing since this was a thing. I'm not going to rebuild it, so I don't care about like owning it at this point. And then Skitherix would be the only thing that's coming in, and I know what you're talking about now is the Multiversal Legends from the Invasion Phyrexian one. I don't remember.
Yeah, March of the Machine. Yep.
And so it had all art and a little bit of border. There's a little bit of squiggly line foils out there for it. And this one I can see that to me is the one that's probably the most interesting. I think it got reprinted in Iconic Masters as well. Am I right on that?
Yeah, but dude, Iconic is how many years old now at this point?
Yeah. No, I understand that, but has it really recovered? Like, it was a $15 card there for a bit, $20.
Well, that's why I have it at 15 to 20 for this.
Yeah,
because
so I could see that being like 15 to 20. So for me, if I'm interested in these cards, I get it, but I don't see it being a good bang for the buck, if that makes sense.
I can hear what you're saying there. Yeah, you really only have these two that are holding the value of 4 cards, and so. Even though it's a breakpoint 3, I might agree with you in this because like you made some very valid points with Kalia's not. I'm not going to play Kalia. We played that enough when we first started Magic, when it all came out there. Skitherix, I had my poison deck. I've gone through my poison time, so I don't need to do an infect deck with that guy. But it fits in there good. I like. So
Skitherix. Playing wise, I don't really have too much interest in this one. And value-wise, I think a lot of it hinges on whatever Kalia is going to do.
Right, and it got printed a bunch recently, so I can see that side profile thing. I don't like it, and it doesn't, value-wise, it doesn't hold up. Like, the side profile is much lower than any of the other special printings. All that being said, even though it's a Breakpoint 3, I think I might agree with you that the price is wrong.
The price is wrong.
I'm going to get it because I like to get all of these, but this is not one I'm going to get multiples of, because there's 4 cards. Maybe if you added a 5th card in there, or had one of these be another $15 to $20 card, then I feel a little bit more safe with this one. I love the art in this. I really do. Like, I like the story of each one of these fitting together. But overall, it's like the price isn't there for me. Love it, though. Love it. If you want this for collection,
really, really cool art. And it's telling the story. I dig it for sure.
All right. Next one is... Oh, this one's pretty sweet. I like this one. Twisted Toons.
Twisted Toons. Very cool. You have Silence, which is a CEDH type of card. You have Winds of Abandon, which I think is White's Cyclonic Rift. Yeah. Probably still.
I'm so surprised that this card has not gone up in price. It's still like a $10 card, or it's just getting to 10. But now we got this one, which this is so cool because it has the dude holding the branch. His skeleton's holding, then his skin is holding, and then, or no, his muscles and organs are holding the skeleton, and then his skin is holding the muscles and organs. Like, it's really freaking sweet. I like this.
So this is like Toon art if you're not being able to kind of see it. And this is what was the cartoon that you mentioned in the Discord that it's like Cuphead or something?
Oh, I didn't say that. It wasn't me.
Oh, somebody. So it's very, very like old timey.
It's like Looney Tunes ish in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, almost the older than that, almost like setting type thing. So it's very cool. I like it. You have Calling the Weak, awesome card for us especially, and then you have Fatal Push, which is not something that we really play, but
it's a used card.
It's a used card.
Yeah.
And then you have Young Wolf, which is a nice combo card if you're in those colors.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Yeah, there's a lot of uses in this one. There's Silence is 159,000 EDH Rec decks. It did get a Princess Bride one, so we do have that one. That one, so we have a good indicator of that is at $32 right now for the foils of the Princess Bride. Winds of Abandon has no special printings, but it's in 49,000 EDH Rec decks. Calling the Weak is in 105,000 EDH Rec decks. Only a Japanese foil that is the special printing for that. Fatal Push does have quite a few. We did get a Yargle one, so we do have a Secret Lair to compare to, and that's at 15 to 30, which is kind of crazy, but that's Yargle. That's that meme. And then Young Wolf is just, it's the bottom of this for...
and that just got reprinted as well with Innistrad Remastered.
So all that being said, on the non-foil side of things, $65. Everything, I think, besides Young Wolf is probably a $10 to $15 card in this. And then bringing it down to 52. So again, I feel like you should say Breakpoint 3 for everything at this point. So it's Breakpoint 3.
At this point.
Yeah.
You see that. Well, here's the thing about Silence, too, is like, I do think that the Princess Bride ones are really... inflated might not be the right word, but like, those cards are way more expensive than
what the card, like
what I feel like it would have been, just because of the popularity of that movie. I don't know why I just lost again. But so like, and also the thinking like, even though I really like this art and like, it's almost like too nostalgic. It's like almost too old for me to be like, oh, this is really cool. It's not from our childhood. It's from like our childhood when you were stuck at a cabin that didn't have TV. That's the kind of nostalgia that I have for it.
the old cartoons.
Right. Where it was like,
where
Mighty
most
Mouse.
of these might be in black and white, most of what you're saying. Well, besides, this is like Tom and Jerry in a way, because it's the dog from Tom and Jerry.
Yeah. For Silence.
The other ones, I can see what you're saying there.
I love Calling the Weak and Winds of Abandon in here.
Yeah.
And if there's 2 cards in there that I really like. I think Silence, getting a foil Silence is going to be really nice. So,
is it worth it?
Wise,
Is
I
it
plan
worth
on getting
it?
one.
All right.
Yeah, mouth buttons, baby.
But yeah, foil side of things, 2020, 2020, 2020, and then 5. So everything's about $20, I think, is where that's going to get. Like I said, the Princess Bride one version was $32. I went along with what you kind of said there. I don't think this is going to be Princess Bride level, but I still think this could be reach a $20 card. It's $85, but when you take out fees and shipping and all that, it's $69. Oh yeah, rate 0.3 right there. So yeah, I agree. I agree with that. The fact is, we get 5 cards in this. 4 of them are all playable. Unlike the last one where we had 2 cards that are the top end and then 2 cards that were like, meh. This one we have 4 cards that are all $20-ish price.
Right.
So that feels good, even if like one doesn't go up in value. I think Winds of Abandon here, this could get higher than what I'm thinking because I love that card, and we finally get a special printing of it, and it's a cool printing of it. So I agree. I think it's worth it. So do we have 1 more, 2 more? What do we have left? I think we have 2 more. 2 more left. Yep. All right, pick 'em and stick 'em, Lowry. Pick 'em and stick 'em.
This is.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
This
okay,
is new
so
to
you
you.
got Thalia, Heretic Cathar, which is the one that has things coming to play tapped. You have Clever Impersonator that does not have a face. That looks.
You're gonna find out why in a second.
Yeah. And then the next one you have Hedron Crab, which is like an $8 card these days.
Which the other one's better.
What's that?
The other crab is better. The one that, yeah, because it hits all the players. This one you only can target.
No, it does not hit you.
Oh, I guess that's why.
That's why Hedron Crab is good, because you can
mill yourself out. Yeah.
So Pitiless Plunderer, which is the one where when your creatures die, you get a treasure token, and then you get a treasure token.
And you also get
just like an
a
upper view.
foil sticker sheet that you
Don't
can
like that.
You can. So you're gonna get 5 other stickers that you can put the face on this gal, or you can put a sword in the Pitiless Plunderer's hand. We get all this stuff. You can put masks and stuff on them, and so we're getting 10. We're getting 10 cards in this. You can add treasure here. You can add your Fiddle Thip little guy there into the treasure,
because he's lost and he just shows up.
Put him wherever. So all that being said, so we're getting 10 cards, kind of. You're getting a sticker sheet, so really 5 cards. We had the Thalia, that was in the 30th anniversary. The Impersonator, we don't really have any foils. Oh yeah, we did have foils, but it's really expensive. That was like a $60-some card, so I did not compare it to that. We have the Hedron is in 1 Zendikar foil, which is a $60 card. That's not, we're not comparing it to that, but special guest for the Pitiless Plunderer. So that we don't really, again, we don't have a lot of special printings of all these, and if we do, it's really, really old. That being said, foil side of things, or non-foil side of things, has a value of 50. When you minus fees, brings you down to 39, so you're at a breakpoint 5. And then on the foil side of things, you still have the Hedron Crab. That's played in Modern, quite a bit. And Pitiless Plunderer, that's used a lot. It's in how many EDH rec? Did I even write that down? Oh, I didn't write that.
It's a bunch.
Yeah, it's a lot. So, hey, what's up, Digital Squid? What up, nerds? So all that being said, brings you down to $60 after fees. So it still technically is a breakpoint 3, but I don't know if I like the art with this. Like I get it with the stickers, but the Hedron Crab is the only one where I'm like, I like it by itself. Everything else feels like it's missing things because it is. You're not getting the stickers. Yeah. And I'm not gonna do the stickers on these cards. So I'm really glad, because I thought Sensei's top was gonna be in here, because they kind of have like a hint that Sensei's top needs to be printed again. And I'm glad it wasn't, because I would have been very disappointed if it was in this with the sticker stuff or whatever. But Lowry, is it worth it for you? Like, all that being said, no.
The price is wrong.
No.
I agree.
I like all of these cards, but I really don't like the stickers. How about that?
Yeah.
Would I buy this at 40? No. But am I gonna buy this at 40 with stickers? Definitely not.
You don't want to decorate your cards? Like, I feel like the price of this.
I think it was a missed opportunity when they had the Lisa Frank Secret Lair with cats and dogs and shit like that.
Yeah.
Because Lisa Frank was stickers, right?
Wait, for sticker? What do you mean she was stickers?
No, but I mean, like, they had a Lisa Frank styled art of like cats and dogs like years ago at the Alms Collector, Ren and Cerie.
Oh, yeah. Wait, yeah.
And so I feel like that's where you could have done stickers, like, and it fit that style. But this style means nothing to me. And then I'm just going like, oh, you're just adding in stickers to make it fucking awkward in the sleeve, like,
and not to mention that if you try to resell that.
Right.
Like, your card is damaged at that point. You have stickers.
I'm going to say that I don't. How about I'm going to say that I don't care about the damage point, but you can feel that through.
The bump.
Yeah, you can feel that through sleeves. Even on a double sleeve, you know that it's happening. I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit.
I'm even with the value of whatever. Like, the part that the non-foils are so low, like, that's your backup. Like, when you think about, like, when I give you the non-foil pricing, that's kind of like your backup for foils. So if they're both really good, then you have a pretty decent drop there. There's a good chance that you make value or your money off of it. When you have one that's really bad and then one that's okay, that those are warning signs. And then when you couple that with the art is like, bleh, like in the stickers, like, maybe here's an angle. What if people put their stickers on and they ruin their cards? So really, this goes way up in price for people that don't mess with the stickers at all. Should we move on? Move on to the last drop. All right.
This is one of those hoops things. Like, when you're talking about a really good card, and then you're like, yeah, I wish it did this and made it worse. That's what we're saying right now. We're hoping that these cards are damaged.
Right. And there isn't any insane card in there that I'm like, oh, like if Sensei's was in there, I'd be disappointed because it was in there, but then I'd be like, oh shit, it's Sensei's. This one is a little more intriguing. Oh, I'm gonna have to read this one because you're not gonna be able to read it. Mike says, what's with the slime against humanity and Sensei's top? Yeah, that's what I was saying. Top hints in the Secret Lair banner. Can they be bonus or chase cards, or is it a spoiler for future drops in April? I think it might be a future drop, is what I'm guessing, because especially how they said Sensei's. For those of you that don't know what we're saying there, I'm going to pull up the Secret Lair banner just so you can kind of see what we're talking about there. Come on, pull up Secret Lair. All right, because I have this like that. Oh, you guys aren't going to be able to see it. But if you guys check out the Secret Lair site, I don't think it's at the top here. Oh, it does. All right, do you see this right here? It says reprint Sensei's Divining. And then it's covered there. We got the Deadeye right there. We have the next drop we're going to talk about is right here. So a lot of us thought that Sensei's was going to be in here. But maybe because it says reprint Sensei's Divining Top is saying that they just need to get it in. And so I hope both Lowry and I, if they get Sensei's... You want me to go back up to that? Your point?
No, I was just thinking that if Deadeye was Sensei's top, boom.
Oh.
Instantly better.
Yeah. Oh, God. Damn, that would sell out. Like,
right.
That would sell
out
so quick.
That's Seedborn Muse type of power.
Yep.
And, like, card that is desirable. Whereas, like, Deadeye Navigator would have been amazing a decade ago.
Right.
And it just got a special printing in the remastered. Like, it just got reprinted literally a month ago.
Yeah.
Like, we don't need that.
Yep. All right, let's get into the last drop and wrap this sucker up, and then I have to get all. Okay, this one's Secret Lair High, class of '87. So this is older than us at this point. I mean, not. We're born before this, but our class,
I was born
class 01 and you're
old.
Yeah. I was gonna say, but it's older.
We didn't know that pictures existed when they're trying to represent this. Look, all right, you have Asai, Tyrant of the Gyre Strait. That's the 6 mana Hydra Kraken thingy. But whenever you put a land into play, you get to draw a card.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
And the backside
I mean,
is. I'm happy they did the backside with this. I thought for
Saved by the Bell style.
Yeah, or don't you remember? I had like Trapper Keepers that had all this like art and all that stuff on it.
We were too poor to have Trapper Keepers.
Wah wah wah. I should have done this. I had a Trapper Keeper. Oh wait, wrong one. Oh, good for you.
Oh, good for you.
And then our next one is this little vampire. How do you say
Which one was it?
ANJE. How do you say that one? I want to hit the button.
Engine? I don't know. It's a little blurry there. But
Kid can't even read.
Falcon Wrath.
yeah. Oh, Angie Falcon Wrath. Yeah, not the best either. That's a $1 card at best without any of this stuff. You have Tulane, Teller of Tales.
I like
card.
Tulane is a good card, but I don't like the picture they did with Tulane.
No, I'm going to be honest. I want to punch him in the face.
Punch
or just that
nerd.
hat, much less that smile. It looks like he wanted to be in an 80s movie.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Where he got punched in the face. I don't know.
Then we got another
and
terrible
then you
card.
have, is that Rada?
Yeah.
The last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a card.
Value-wise.
It doesn't matter.
It,
We don't have to go through.
30
We'll buy this one, people.
before shipping, 40 before shipping for foil. There's no value here, guys.
But, okay, maybe I'm being mean about this. But if we're trying to talk about like nostalgia and think about it as like a cool angle and stuff like that, and we're like on the upper age of Magic, and there's definitely an older age that is going to like this. But that's just going to be super limited in what they're trying to do and hit at right now. Not picking on you, Bill from Woodbury, but this is I can see you liking this, even if you don't. Like, it's your kind of age bracket, and this is too old for us to whereas like we get SpongeBob, we understand that, but we're too old for it. And so, like, when it comes to trying to sell this kind of product, not saying it's bad for people that enjoy it, just that it's who are you trying to sell this to, and are you going to make some money on this? And I'm a little afraid that this one's not going to hit.
Yeah, and well, think of this
a
like
lot afraid.
These are all legendary, so they can be your general, your commander.
Right.
Are you going to play with any of these as your commander?
Nope.
No. Like,
nope.
The best one here is the serpent, the tyrant of whatever. Like, that's the best one by far. That's the only thing that's holding this up. Everything else is a $5 or less card. So and I was being generous with some of these. Like, these are just, they don't know what they were doing.
Angie and Rada, bad choices for this. Yeah. I just think they just went, they stretched out too far with their style when it comes to what is their audience.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like this
isn't going to hit a lot of people. Yeah, you're right.
Just a slight change, and you turn this into the Wolves t-shirt, like the Wolf t-shirt where it's like howling in a pack there.
Yeah.
Boom. I think you hit a lot bigger market, and it's just such a slight change. So I don't, but like this being a yearbook thing it's like within the fashion to whereas like, again, a lot of guys don't care about fashion, and the market in MTG is guys, let's be honest, like I'm gonna spitball fake statistics and just say 90% of people that play Magic are guys.
Well,
it's gonna be higher.
When you look at the YouTube algorithms for our audience, and that might be different because of ours,
and
it's like 99% of is dudes. So and nobody listens. Yeah. There you go.
Nobody listens. It's fine. Our stats don't matter. I'm just saying,
if they would have done,
I don't know who this is for, and it's ugly.
Right. Yeah,
I don't like it.
Do you like this better than the profile pictures like that we had with the?
No,
okay.
No, I like profile pictures. I have no problem with those. Yeah, I like that. So I think it's just like the fashion choice almost. Because again, I think the wolf style T-shirt would be really cool. And
so you're saying that if they were wearing a wolf like that T-shirt in the picture is what you're saying?
Yes. That's what I wanted.
That would have been pretty fantastic. And Zubas should have been somewhere. And
Yes.
like that.
How
would
about
have,
that?
Yeah, Zubas.
But that's like 90s though, right?
Yeah.
It's not
But
87.
but that hits more people. I think Zubas and all that stuff hits
Right.
more than this.
I think 90s because the game started in the 90s.
Yeah.
Like when you go earlier than what you are, I
right.
don't know how many people you're actually bringing in. Like this high school thing, the people that were born in our age and when Magic hit, we're only like 6 or 7 when it started. Like, so I don't. Again, you have a smaller market. I hope people enjoy this out there, and I don't want you to unlike it if you like it. Like, please enjoy what you enjoy.
For sure.
I just don't know what this is for, and it is not pulling me in whatsoever.
And why are they all about the serpents? Like she's about the serpent, he's a serpent, she's
It
wearing
must
the
be the
serpent.
mascot. He's in the mascot thing. That's why they're
I
doing
guess.
the thing.
I guess. Why isn't Tulane wearing serpent stuff? Come on, Tulane. Where's your pride, man? Pride.
Well, he's
All
probably
right,
in the closet. Don't worry
Lowry.
about it.
All that being said, we got to go through this. We got to pick one spec here. What are we gonna pick? Hang on. Here we go.
In the common tongue, it says one
Spec.
to rule them all.
Spec. I forgot this is the long button. Spec. This is a lot of.
And in the darkness, find them.
Okay, Lowry, if you had to put all your marbles on one of these specs, one of these drops, I should say, and you put all your money into it, you're gonna make money off of it. Which one would you just dump it all into? Which one out of these drops here? And you
I
can't
have a feeling-
combine the can't do the SpongeBob group.
Okay.
Has to be
Right.
one.
I would likely just go with the Legends of SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's a pretty good one. Yep, I think that's
So that would be the easiest off the top that I totally remember. Like Toxrill, Razzlex, Elv. I don't really remember Mr. Krabs. What is his? Toski.
his is the big crab, that 017.
Oh yeah, that's a bad one.
Charix. It's a 28,000 EDH rec dex. Ed got
What?
here for the money shot, he said. It's in, yeah, I don't know why, but it's in 28,000 EDH rec dex. I mean, yeah, what is it? Target against a 2 less of cast, against X plus X or X's number of islands you control. I mean, cool. I mean, there's other ways. I'm surprised it's in that many. I haven't really even
Like,
thought of that going into
well,
the
I
deck.
guess it'd have to be a legend. Is that the only legendary crab we have? Is that what's going on?
It might be. I don't want to search for it now while we're sitting here, but you might be right.
I'll look it up.
But yeah,
You-
no,
you do your
I
thing.
agree. This one, Breakpoint 3, this one value-wise was 100 before fees and everything. You have, Toski, that's perfect to be in there. I love Toski. There's a lot of good cards. All these are used, highly used. Toski's an 179,000 EH rec deck. So yeah, that one would probably be the one that I would choose if you didn't choose it. For going
I always
off-
steal yours anyway.
Yeah, no, it's fine. It's all good, baby. What do I want to go with outside of that? I think between the garden and or the cartoons. I might go with the garden buds. So where we started this video at, I think that one has enough value in that, and enough. All these cards are used. It's in green. You have a Shia in there. You have Elvish Reclaimer, Harrow, World Shaper, and Horn of Greed. I think there's a lot of good stuff in here. You have at least 2 big bangers that could get you with Horn of Greed and Ashaya there, which I think Ashaya is going to be higher than what I have predicted on here. So I think, digital, what you were saying there, the Twisted Toons, that's what I was between. Is between the Garden Buds and Twisted Toons. I think for what I use, I would use Garden Buds a lot more. And like I said, it was at $90 value before fees. Twisted Toons was $85. That could also be a little bit higher because, there's some modern stuff in there. But yeah, that's what I would go with. I think the Garden Buds would be the one that I would like. So, what do you guys say?
There's only 2 legendary crabs in the game.
Oh, there
And
is.
one is the one that Mr. Krabs is, and then you have Red Death Shipwrecker, which is from the Fallout games. I don't know. You probably.
Oh, okay.
So that one, and I'd probably rather use that one.
Yeah. Ed's making some good points. Ed and Digital are saying, because the others are used in the Twisted Toons, these are used in other formats with Legacy and Modern and all that.
Right.
I agree. Those can go higher because of that, and I love the Winds of Abandon. So that's where I was between the two. But all 5 of the other cards I use a lot more. I use Winds of Abandon and Call in the Weak I have used. I don't use Fatal Push, I don't use Silence, and I don't use Young Wolf. So I use 2 out of the 5
Right.
when you compare to the Garden Buds, Ashaya, I've used Elvish Reclaimer, Harrow I've used. I haven't used World Shaper. And I always think about Horn of Greed. Like it always is there, but it doesn't make the cut. But it definitely could make it in a lot of decks. So I think they're both, those are 3 good drops right there. The SpongeBob one, this one, and the cartoon one.
Agreed.
So,
Agreed.
but we want to hear what you guys would pick up. If you're going to pick them all up, if you're going to get one of each, please put that in the comments below. We'll probably
Also, just let us know what you get.
Yeah, for sure.
I do think it's going to be a feeding frenzy. Be there on time and
Yep.
expect to wait hour and a half.
Yep,
And
for sure.
hopefully everybody gets what they want.
Yep.
That's
So yeah. All right, gang, that should do it. I know we had a split cast there because it or video stuff, but we're gonna I got a new computer coming, so hopefully that is done coming up here, so we should be good there. But yeah, that should do it for this week. I don't know what we're gonna try to be for Monday, our normal Monday time next week. We'll see. No.
maybe.
All right, gang, that should do it for this week. We will catch you guys next week.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.
Bye.
See ya.
I love boobs, I'm talking tatas. I love boobs, I'm bonkers for honkers. I love boobs,
I still got a
thanks
Yeti,
for the memories.
but it's my
I
koozie.
love boobs.
Koozie. Come on, where's my end? Where's the end? We're gonna do Lowry.
Hey, Meat Force, could you